Hi Taurus, it's November 23rd, 2022. This is your new moon in Sagittarius reading. And on the very same day, Jupiter goes direct. So luck abounds. Expansion and manifestation energy is heightened. So yay. Um, but with that comes a warning. Only think of the things that you do want. All right, let's get started. New moons bring in new cycles. You have celebrations and the sun as a new cycle that's starting for you, Taurus. Really nice. Three of Cups are the muses, so you could be inspired, especially with the sun there. But it can be that the inspiration comes from women around you or people that hold you up. Mostly, I think this is the joy in life, the joie de vivre. And because you have the sun, it's a very social, playful energy. It's really nice. The sun is expansive as well. You could be in the spotlight. You could be wanting to socialize more, getting out into nature, having a creative mind, being grateful for everything under the sun. Really, really nice. Two cards for the opening of a new cycle for you. Do I want to get a clarification? I kind of don't want to tamper with the beauty of of these two cards, but I will. And you have the High Manifester, the Magician. So definitely keep your attention on what you are grateful for. It will grow. If you need something that you do not have, be grateful for it ahead of time. You will probably create it. You'll probably make it happen. A lot of energy behind this new cycle for you with the sun. It's like the sun is on your back. The sun has your back. The universe has your back. But it's all because of the gratitude you show, your connection uh, to energy, but the high frequency, the higher vibrations. And that for me is gratitude. And compassion, but gratitude is highlighted here with the Three of Cups. Good times, really good times. The Magician, what you want, you can get, as above, so below. Mind your thoughts, but the thoughts are good, so well done. How you are dealing with it or how you're responding, you're working hard as you do, as you normally would, but it's work you like to do, and there's also this energy of choices within the work situation with the Seven of Cups. And I think it's not going to be, I think there'll be probably very good choices because you have really great energy around you. So I don't have the feeling that it is heavy confusion. It can just be what out of the really great things around me can I choose from. It is saying the heart's desires. The Seven of Cups always says, choose the heart, what the heart wants. You'll be working hard, you'll be making money, but there are choices in your work situation. Well, let's get one more. Maybe we can get some information about some of the choices. But this does have to do with work and health. Eight of Coins is also health, but it's also a healthy work life and a healthy wallet. Two of Wands. So you go from one to two. So it's the next step. You can manifest something, you can bring it into reality, and then you have to do something with it. I mean, it can't just stay there. And so whatever you are doing, it's kind of like you're pondering where this idea or this situation can find a place, where it can find a home. There's plotting and planning with the Two of Wands. And so I think there might be some confusion as to some plans where work is concerned, but it's I don't feel a heaviness at all with this. I feel very light and it feels enjoyable. And it's just you're in the planning phases of something that you are creating or you're just bringing into the world now. So it's the next step. But we're still at the very beginning, so there's, energy that has to be put behind it. And you have it. You have it in droves. The result is the Emperor and the Six of Swords. So the Emperor is the boss, obviously. It's somebody in authority. It is an Aries card, but it is somebody who can create laws and structure, good foundations. And again, the Emperor can rule with an iron fist, or he can rule for the good of everyone. And that's when you know you have a good leader, when they are creating laws and fairness for everyone. So be a good leader, Taurus, that I know you are. You also have the Six of Swords with this. This is taking your lessons from a difficult situation that maybe you have just left, and you're moving on. But you're taking those Six of Swords with you, meaning those are the lessons, that's the information that you gleaned from the difficulty that you had, which is the entire purpose for having a challenge. It is to learn the lesson from it. It's to, what have I learned from this? And keep it and remember it. And as we begin again, because the 6 is just over the hump, we have 4 more stages to go here. And 3, I would say, very difficult ones. We kind of take some time to understand what just happened and how we can move on from it, what we can learn from it, that kind of energy with the Six of Swords. It is moving to calmer waters, which is fantastic. But the fight isn't over yet. The action, the Six of Swords, is just a temporary stave for now. With that, you have the Three of Swords, so I guess it can be taking time out from dealing with some heavy situations that you have gone through. This is healing from a broken heart. So there may have been something that had been quite painful that you are nurturing yourself from, and that's why you're taking this this time to calm the emotions, calm your nerves. I know you're the Emperor, you're the father, you're the authority here, or there is maybe through authority where we have had some difficulty or some heartache, and now we're reassessing things and on a mental level and healing from that. This could also be healing from an illness as well. And it can be just really bad weather. And that can be difficult for some people, the transition from summer to fall, where there's less sunlight and there can be bad weather, and that can be difficult. And I would also say, because of that, because there's less sun, definitely take your vitamin D, because that's what the sun gives you in droves. So what does Spirit want you to know from this really, really wonderful energy? There is a really nice, and also with the sun, that's a healing energy. That is absolutely a healing energy. So that makes sense with the Three of Swords. Okay? What does Spirit want you to know? Yeah, that kind of ties in with what I said about leadership or leaders or people in power, authority figures who are maybe weren't doing the right thing. Because this is the card of trickery and betrayal, and it comes in the heels of these difficult cards. So there might be, and this is, maybe towards the end of the cycle here, it's a result of what is happening. It's also the card of taking what you've learned, and going somewhere else with it. It is the number 7, so it's the card that is right after 6 of Swords. So it is in step. And yeah, it feels tricky. This is betrayal. This is trickery. It's also taking what you've learned and going somewhere else with it. So maybe there has been somebody in a situation of authority who wasn't fair or on the up and up, and you want to remove yourself from that place of work or energy or that kind of feeling here with the 7 of Swords. It's also take what you need and leave the rest. Seven of Swords. It's such a strange... I think because it's what Spirit wants you to know, it is telling you to look out for people who don't have your best interest at heart. And I don't think you can always trust people who are in leadership roles because, for obvious reasons, power and greed. It's it can be rampant in those situations where people have power. So in this instance, I think there's just that sort of thing that we're dealing with. But on a very personal level, I think things for you are going quite well. Keep that energy up. Remember, with the Magician card, keep your energy on this. Be aware of what's going on, but don't put too much energy into it, because the Magician is saying what you think is what you create. And so let's create some healing in this situation, some better partnerships, some better understanding of how the world works and your role in it, and a better understanding of what it is that you want to create here and its role in the world. But you are busy with something really nice. And remember, you are a leader as well, Taurus. So remember the lessons of leadership and make a space that's safe for everybody. That's what I would say. Call me crazy. All right, Taurus, I hope this has been helpful. I think this is a really good reading for the most part. And maybe you just have to watch out for some pitfalls. But I think because you are the Magician, you're the sun, there is an emphasis on something being lit up, some information that comes to light. Remember to be grateful. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. I'll be back in a week for an energetic reading. And I do dailies, 30 to 60 second quip. Doesn't take much of your time and can give you a flavor of the day. Thanks. Take care. Bye.